Hello and welcome to another episode of One Fall WrestleCast Live. Tom and I are here with you this week. We've got plenty to talk about, including the recap of Clash in Paris. Was it another WWE glorified house show, or was it a meaningful premium live event? Also, The Rock. I don't think he's smelling what anybody's cooking these days. Also, Kevin, update on Kevin Owens and much, much more. We've got so much fun stuff. We can't wait to talk about it.
Welcome to the One Fall WrestleCast.
Derek just sent him. You got the same text I did.
Oh,
It's a video. I'm not watching it right now.
well, here, let's just watch it together. Hold, please. How you doing, bud?
Doing great. Doing kind of tired. Just it's been a long. I don't know how I do 2-day weekends, 3-day weekends, or I got so much done this weekend, but now I don't know where the weekend went. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
It's gone. That's where it went. That's where it went.
Did get to watch some wrestling, so that was good. It's always good to have a holiday weekend and get to watch wrestling.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
And yeah, got the grass cut, and
We always enjoy that, you know.
yeah. And then because when it's cut, you don't have to do it for a little while, and that's a good. It's a relief. So my relief meter of the grass being cut is full. I don't know how I can wait now to be unrelieved.
Unrelieved.
Unrelieved, exactly. That's what happens when the grass is long. You're unrelieved.
I mean, I'm perfectly relieved. I just text the guy and I say, "Hey, man, you should probably come and see this," and he does.
Yeah. Well, I don't have quite the.
I have a guy now.
You have a guy. That's good. It's nice to have a guy. You're in the dark. I do not have a guy. It doesn't take particularly. My yard's not particularly big enough for me to like warrant wanting and needing a guy and paying a guy. So it's me. I'm the guy. But today was quite the cleanup job because I'd let it lapse because for the most part most of it hadn't grown, but a lot of it had, and it was just kind of jungly, so wasn't the best. But it's done now.
Well, why didn't this send?
Oh.
Well, I don't much appreciate this not sending. Oh, there it is. Oh, maybe not. What is happening?
Oh no! Broken the show. We're in the show.
I did broken the show.
Broken the show. Show can't be unbroken now.
Crazy, man. You know, like you try to do something good here.
Try to do something nice. Bring things up, and why isn't this working? I'm trying to show the video that was sent to us on our cellular devices on the old show here. The old show of shows.
It says waiting for this message. This may take a while.
Oh, well, that's not useful.
No, not at all. Like, what are we doing here?
Let me see if I can do it. But go on. How was your weekend?
It was good. You know, WVU football win this past Saturday, which against Robert Moore's which isn't a very noteworthy win, even though Robert Morris is one of the better schools in the FCS. So we'll take that. Solid weekend. Was off yesterday. Had soccer practice today for the kiddos, and back to work tomorrow.
It's always the it's always the back to work is always the shit. All right, let me see what happens when I click. I can share my screen. Look at this. Share the screen. Select the tab to share. And go the Chrome tab.
Make sure you click the present with audio box.
Yeah. So here, tab with audio. Go ahead and just go. Let that open. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna click that. We're gonna share it. Oh. Is it working?
Yep, it's there. You just
gotta hit play.
I think I'll probably just need to add it. Hold on. I gotta add it.
All right. This is a contribution for tonight.
That's what we're doing here. Wrestling fans watch the wrestling program. As somebody I look up to said, wrestling fans watch the wrestling program to see the wrestlers wrestle. And even if I don't always follow everything he says or haven't always made him happy, that is probably the person I learned the most about the wrestling business from. And I don't think he would probably take a lot of credit for me as his protege. But the fact is, he's right about that. And historic, indelible. They're great words. And I had a really good feeling about tonight. That's what we're doing.
It's Tony putting Jim Cornette over.
So, what do you think? What do you think Corny's going to do when this gets back to him?
He's going to rant on it a little bit and be like,
I don't want to be associated with this motherfucker.
You didn't fucking listen to me. I told you, outlaw mud show bullshit. It's going to be that.
Why does your Jim Cornette sound like an angry Mickey Mouse?
I don't know. I think I'm imitating you, imitating Jim Cornette, and it's like it's levels, right? So it's
I'm here for it.
Take it a step above. It's not. It's like more. It's like a combination of what you do and Bruce Pritchard, and
mine is very Bruce. Mine is very Bruce Pritchard.
Angry Mickey Mouse. But mine might be the angriest Mickey Mouse.
Motherfucker.
Ashley's back there. Motherfucker.
Keep my name out your fucking mouth, you piece of shit.
I mean, it's not like he's...
I don't want to be associated with your outlaw mud show bullshit.
It's not like he's...
Bitch.
He's talking to...
You fucking suck.
It's not like he's talking
motherfucker.
Talking about
what's his face?
Vince Russo. It's not like he's Vince Russo. If it was Vince Russo, it'd be a little more angry.
Motherfucker.
That's good. Now I can present things. Oh boy, this has unlocked a whole new capacity for this show.
Actually, I think that is that's new this week that the guests can present.
I don't remember seeing that little box before. That looks like a new box. Always a fan of a new box. Anyway, just boxes in general are good. Anyway, they bring Amazon packages. Walter's disappointed already.
God, we're not even fucking 10 minutes in.
We haven't even made it 10 minutes and he's already disappointed.
Hey, so have you seen the most electrifying man in all of entertainment recently?
Yeah. Saw a picture of him today, actually. He's looking skinny.
What's he on the Atkins diet or something?
I don't fucking know. It looks like maybe he's just off the juice.
Off the juice. Listen to you.
It's like somebody told him, hey, you know what killed Hulk Hogan? Every muscle was big, pal. Maybe it's time to get off them iron needles before you hit the iron paradise, and let's maybe keep your heart from exploding into a bunch of iron shrapnel. And or maybe he just slimmed down for a role. I don't know. It could be either, really. I mean, he is 50 some years old, so maybe it was just time to not carry all that extra bulk around. And maybe the next role didn't call for him to be able to lift a car over his head. I don't know that he looks particularly. I don't know that he's skinny for him. Probably more normal sized. People they were calling him the Pebble on the internet. I was like, I don't know that he's a pebble. More like just a smaller rock. He's still a rock. He's still the rock. I don't know that I'd go with the Pebble. I feel like that would be like maybe a young rock, which we've seen that show and it was okay. So yeah, I don't know. Do you have any insight on it as to why Dwayne Johnson might be a skinny guy all of a sudden?
I don't have any insight, but I mean, I can speculate wildly.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, to me, like this heat with Triple H and all of these things backstage, and all of a sudden, everything that he's touched in WWE has just reversed itself and just magically disappeared from the ether, or the universe,
so to speak,
if you will. Maybe this is his silent protest that, hey, I'm not coming back to that fucking place because you guys are assholes.
Now I'm too skinny to do it. I'm not going to stay bulky. Maybe. I mean, it certainly squashes a lot of online. There was a lot of online rumor and speculation that The Rock was going to come back at the end of the year and go, you're done when I say you're done, to John Cena. And then John Cena was going to have to fight The Rock at WrestleMania, and that was going to be Cena's final match. But I think
it also ends a lot of speculation that we're going to finally get Roman Reigns and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any of that. Looks like The Rock is done with at least being bulky for the moment. I would imagine that means he will not be back in the WWE in any capacity, at least not in the short term. I don't know how long it takes to lose all that bulk and then get it all back, but I would imagine it's probably not something you do at 53 years old to be able to come back and then wrestle a WrestleMania caliber match in a matter of 6 months, 8 months now, 7 months.
Yeah, I mean, and especially considering his WrestleMania tag team match this past year, his in-ring work was not. How should I put this?
2 years ago, it would have been a year plus, the WrestleMania 40.
Regardless of the timeline, it was less than electrifying.
It was mediocre at best, and they were there to cover up. It was a tag team match because everybody else in that ring was there to cover up all of his shortcomings, and his role particularly was not electrifying. And had it not been for Roman and Cody Night 2, I don't know that we'd have got that it would have gone over as well. Had that been all that she wrote for The Rock's WrestleMania. I do think that'll be an apt send off. I think we'll all just sort of forget about the time when John Cena joined The Rock and then The Rock stopped being around. I think we will all forget about that, and the history books will show that none of that ever mattered because this is wrestling, goddammit, and it's new every week. And what happened last week doesn't always fucking matter this week, and eventually you can just let things go and it'll go away. But yeah, the Rock not looking like he's been cutting some calories pretty hard because he's a much smaller guy. And as is always, if you see the picture online, as is always, when you got a much smaller guy, actually, you know what? I can present a picture of what The Rock looks like today. Let's find an image here, and I can even show the fucking thing. Here he is with, who the hell is this? Looks like AI. The Rock stuns fans with unrecognizable new look. And stupid glasses, too. Why do they got pictures of the jacked version? All right, here we go. Can I just blow this up, please? Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's a picture of Dwayne the Skinny Johnson. I'm going to share. I'm going to share a screen. We're going to share that. There he is. There he is. A skinny man. Much although his arms still look pretty big. That's probably just the way the shot is. But yeah, he's looking a lot leaner. Looking a lot more like a guy in his 50s would look. He's looking pretty tan too. Maybe he was just on vacation and not not hitting the juice so hard. But The Rock is a skinny man now.
Yeah.
And if I disclose all that, it just goes away. That's amazing. That's fantastic. I'm a big fan of this. I like this new box. I've used it twice already. I've only had access to it for 16 minutes.
I'm glad you like the new box.
I do. I love it. Why is Finn Balor fighting Dragon Lee again? Jesus Christ.
Because they're trying really, really hard to get the lucha shit over right now.
Well, Dragon Lee ain't the guy.
I disagree.
All right. Well, we could agree to disagree on that. I don't think Dragon Lee is the guy. Who's his partner?
I think he has the potential to be the guy.
Okay. That's fine. I don't know. I don't think so. But that's just my opinion. I don't have to be right about everything. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Didn't they wasn't Raw live like 6.5 hours ago?
Yeah, I was busy. It was busy all day.
Yeah,
so
I haven't watched it yet either. So
I put it on at my regularly scheduled time. Unfortunately for me, I'm not on Paris time. So which, by the way,
nope, no, sir, nope. I'm gonna just go ahead and shut that shit down right now. Okay. We will. I will give you your moment to shine. I'm sure. And from the sounds of it, you may even have a little bit of support. But moving on, I don't know, man. The Rock. This whole thing with The Rock. I don't know. But moving past The Rock and on to somebody that we both kind of really could give a shit about, let's talk about Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Kevin Owens
also looking skinnier.
What's that?
Who was also looking skinnier
he told everybody on the internet to calm down because he's still fat.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually how I saw it. It wasn't the other way around that I saw it and was like, oh, he's skinny now. But yeah, no, he said he's still fat. But yeah, Kevin Owens. So
Mr. Owens was recently on the Coke Zero Sugar 400. That's the NASCAR race, right?
Yeah.
And this was the press thing for it. And he says, I needed a neck fusion. It was very stressful going into it because we weren't really sure how severe the fusion was going to be, how many levels, all that stuff. Thankfully, ended up only being one level, which is the best case scenario for something like this. The surgery was successful. I had a great doctor. The thing is now we have to see how the bones fuse, and there's no guarantee that it's all going to work. Let's see how my body heals, and we'll see. Some guys had some success. Some guys didn't. Fingers crossed I can even come back to wrestling in the next year. I really don't know, though. But, yeah, my goal is to come back. So hopefully that happens. Kevin Owens casting a little bit of shadow of doubt on his pro wrestling future here, Tom.
That fusion and the lack of the bones fusing is why Big E is still not wrestling to this day, despite being several years out of that injury. So Kevin Owens saying that I believe my reaction was, fuck. It's rather unfortunate to hear because Kevin Owens, a favorite of yours and mine, a guy whose presence has been sorely missed. WWE has not been of the caliber of show without him that it is with him. And
I agree.
I don't think I don't think there's a wrestling fan alive that would disagree with me on that. I think a lot of people would go a lot further and be like, WWE sucks without Kevin Owens.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say WWE is the product as a whole sucks right now, and that AEW is the superior product.
I've watched both, and I'll disagree heartily with that.
Yeah, that narrative keeps gaining some steam, man. I just don't.
I just think
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I think people on the internet just like to say things just to say them, to be contrarian.
I mean, especially like this past week's Monday Night Raw, was by far the best episode of Monday Night Raw in the entire Netflix era.
I would agree. Maybe short of the first one, which was, big on purpose. But even that, I think this one was a little bigger this past week because it was just. I felt like that first Raw on Netflix, they held back a lot. And I feel like this one they just did not. They went all in, and then it's been pretty much pedal to the metal. Again, I'm still watching Raw today, so I've not watched the current day Raw, but I thought that they've really put their foot on the gas on this European tour, and despite a few blips and bumps, which I don't think are writing problems. They were. I thought everything was, they've been pedal to the metal all week, and I think that everything has really sort of shined from that point.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I don't think that this lull has anything to do with long-term things. It's amazing that WWE is able to throw together a cold match show, and it still makes more sense than when AEW does it. Like we got
and
Finn Balor.
I don't think a lot of those matches were particularly cold. They were just sort of like there were some recycles, I think, and so it was just more of a lot of continuation. But I felt like the recycles kind of actually finally meant something. And that's kind of where we ended up was that like, oh, finally we're going to get to because they had like done matches, but like sort of teased them. And then this was like finally like, oh, okay, now we're going. And it all kind of led into Clash in Paris where, a lot of these storyline things finally came to fruition. Finally unleashed.
Oui. Got to see Clash in Paris.
Crash my Paris. And that's what we did.
Whatever you do in the privacy of your own home is none of our business, right? The things that you do should stay between you and those four walls, sir. I don't know how many more times.
There's a lot more than four walls in this house.
I mean, yes, but like there's four walls that keep you from the outside, right? That's the four walls inside your four
bathroom.
walls.
Then there's a lot of walls between me and the outside.
No. Those are fake walls. Your house only has four real walls.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for explaining the wall physics to me. It was
yes.
I've gone 40 years and I didn't know that.
Well, I'm glad that I could learn you something today.
What if my house was like a weird shape and it was like not a square and like it is a square, so you're right. But like let's say it wasn't a square. Do I have more than four walls? Was there maybe like six? If it's like
you always have four walls.
Okay. So even the bendy wall is a wall? Just one wall?
Yeah, it's one wall.
Oh, okay. All right.
Four walls.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know.
Glad we could have that conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But regardless, keep your escapades to yourself, okay? Our our loyal audience does not need to know about those things.
Speaking
Okay.
of which, so green shirt guy is in Paris. How the fuck? What does this guy do for a living?
I don't know, man.
How
Like,
does he have $10 million a year?
I love the mystery of green shirt guy.
We're like 5+ years in. This guy has like must spend $10 million a year going to WWE live events where he is in the front row on the hard cam side. Do they like serve him a seat now? Does he work there? Is this an elaborate ruse? Does he have like a thing in his ear where he's
some
like
people say that he's the fan that CM Punk punched in that crowd interaction that one time. And I can see some similarities, but I don't think that it's him.
Front row tickets for life anywhere you want to go. That's impressive.
He's got naked pictures of somebody.
He has to. How do you even get that ticket everywhere? Because he's not just like most Monday Night Raws or anything. Like he's there WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Clash in Paris. Homie was right there. He's there tonight.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be over there, you may as well be over there.
If you're going all the way to France, you may as well watch 3 WWE live shows from the front row.
I mean, why not? You know, I
don't even think I make enough money. If I had no bills and I just purely took my salary and purchased front row WWE ticket and the flights to those to everywhere, I don't think I make enough money to do that.
No, you don't. You 100%, especially not in today's climate. Whenever fucking upper bowl seats are $75.
Yeah, we're talking like hundreds of dollars a week.
What is it? Brock Lesnar and John Cena at WrestlePalooza in Indianapolis. Like ringside seats are selling for like $6,000 a piece.
Yeah, exactly. Like big shows like that. What was the front? You could get the big package for WrestleMania? It was like $11,000, but they were like, "But you get to keep the chair." It's $11,000. Yeah, it's like $11,000. But you can keep the chair. And I don't even think that was front row. That was just like somewhere on the floor. It was somewhere on the field. I'm sorry, which could have been a fucking nightmare. Imagine being like 25 rows back on the field for WrestleMania. You're not going to see shit.
No, that shit's miserable, bro. Like it's miserable at a Monday Night Raw. Like you can't barely already see shit. And then, you WrestleMania and you're adding fucking sideline to sideline here. Like, nah, I'm good, bud.
Yeah. Imagine you're so the ring is like at the 50-yard line. Imagine you're somewhere like in the end zone. Who the fuck are you going to see?
Nah, not a goddamn thing, pal.
The people in front of you. That's what you're going to see. You're just watching at that point, you're watching WrestleMania from the middle of a football field on the Titantron.
Yeah, you're watching television.
That's all you're doing on the field. You're there. You paid $12,000 to be there to watch it on their TV. Wow. Hopefully you're in a viewing point of because otherwise you're just making friends, really.
I just don't. That shit sounds miserable to me, especially in a stadium. Like it's bad enough in a normal arena show for like a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown being.
And we're lucky that like there really isn't a bad seat in PPG Paints Arena. It's a really good arena to watch anything in, whether it's hockey, wrestling.
Well, those ABC rows in like 114, like the corner sections, but like are on the long sideline. Like those corner sections, because I had a buddy that had season tickets down there, and like they're great, but like as soon as it crosses the center line, you're going right to the fucking scoreboard. Yeah. Because the angle is just dog shit. But that's just those are first world problems.
Yeah, that's just a hockey problem in general. I don't know how you fix that in an arena, but you guys should just make that little entrance ways bigger there so that there just aren't fucking seats. But they didn't do that; they put seats in. So
yeah,
tis what it is.
But yeah. So
shout out to Green Shirt Guy. Is at another event.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
crazy.
his 100th for the year.
The mystery continues. But yeah, man, I think that this whole Kevin Owens thing, like, it's definitely disappointing from the standpoint of he is sorely missed on the product. And while the internet would have you believe that the product is in shambles, I disagree. I think that the product is still very, very good. But the Kevin Owens being the missing piece part, it's very evident, at least through my peepers, with my ocular reserve. And
I think they're very happy to have John Cena right now because I think Cena's taking not a lot of TV time, but he's taken up a lot of everybody's sort of thoughts on the matter and thoughts of this era. So maybe Kevin Owens' absence isn't as like pronounced. But I think if we were absent John Cena, I think there's certainly a role for Kevin Owens somewhere that's being filled by multiple other people at the moment. Probably LA Knight being one of them.
yeah,
But so I think that there are certain things that would certainly be a lot better if KO was around. Seth Rollins' reign certainly could be one of them. But I think Friday Night SmackDown particularly is a little bit bland at the moment. So I think that he could certainly be a spicy addition in that regard. So my hope is that Kevin heals up and is able to come back in a year or so and able to entertain us all again. Whether or not, he wrestles a heavy schedule or not, I think just his presence is something that is his presence on the mic is just something that is sorely missed. His presence in rivalries and inside of like events and stuff is something that's missed. I don't know, in what capacity he could come back, even if he's not cleared, but maybe he could talk, maybe he could throw a stunner here or there. But I don't know, the spinal neck fusion thing is a big deal. And that's one of those things where it's like it either heals or it doesn't. And maybe it'll heal in a year, maybe it'll heal in 7 years. And who fucking knows?
I mean, all I know is Edge came back from triple neck fusion. It might have taken like 10 years, but he came back.
So Daniel Bryan, it took 7.
Yeah, and then the guy that's parading around as the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland in AEW is just making a mockery of everything that meant anything to the return of Edge to professional wrestling. So,
well, he's having fun with Uncle Jay, finally.
Yeah, with his Ledge End shirt.
Ledge End, yeah. It's every time I'm like, oh, this will be interesting. I watch it and it's corny as fuck. And I'm like, why? Who was writing for him in WWE that it was not corny as fuck? That is not with him in AEW, and it's just a mess.
Dude.
Because
I got an idea.
Because Christian's not suffering from this corny as fuck thing. Like, Christian's shit in AEW was great.
Aye. Don't you dare disrespect the goddamn good name of Doc Hendricks. Okay? My name is Freebird Michael P.S. Hayes. All right now. Dude. And I am the greatest of all time. Okay.
He's the greatest. He's probably the greatest producer of all time. I think that's undisputed at this point. It was like him and Pat Patterson. And now it is just him. It's the greatest of all time. Not to say Michael P.S. Hayes hasn't produced a few stinkers in his time. The man has produced so much wrestling that some of it has sucked. He was still there in that 2018, 2019 era. In 2019, particularly when WWE was unfucking watchable sometimes. I'm sure he produced some of those segments, but yeah, you're right. I'm sure he was producing for Edge because he and Edge were pretty close. And whomever is not producing for Edge now is doing not the job of Michael P.S. Hayes.
Well, I mean, you don't leave WWE and go to AEW where the boss does coke. And, think that you're gonna have a Michael P.S. Hayes.
No, you're gonna have. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be great. Get out there. Go 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes. Edge, do you want to jump off a ladder? Do you want to jump off a ladder?
Do you want to jump off a cage and shatter your fucking leg? Huh? Sounds like a fucking great. Fuck your neck. It'll be all right. You wreck the mountain bike, dude. It'll be okay. Good. Yeah. It'll be just like that. Just shatter your fucking leg. It'll be all right.
Just land
You're
on the other
53. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? You're a legend.
Just jump off of shit. It'd be great. Sting did it. We watched Sting do it in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we did. Off the
why the fuck's he doing that?
He climbed up there and
we looked at each other. Why the fuck's he doing that?
Derek was floating over there somewhere.
He was. Derek watched it happen.
He was on Sting's shoulder going, "Do it.
Do it, Sting.
Do it. You know you want to fucking do it. Do it.
Do it for me, Sting. Do it for me." Sting was like, "Okay." Wiped his face paint. Just Sting didn't shatter his leg though. They caught him.
No, he sure didn't. Learned a thing or two from Darby Allin.
Yeah. Jump onto people.
So how about like Darby Allin climbs Everest and then just like comes back to work? Like
it's just, exactly. Did you see he gave an interview that was like, "Oh yeah, you see bodies on your way back down that weren't there on your way up." Like, what the fuck? There's just motherfuckers dying on it, like climbing Everest, just like, nope, just gonna die here. Like, good, like it's not a good idea. It's just,
I mean, he planted that AEW flag up there just like he said he would.
Did. I was sure he was gonna die.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm still shocked that I was sure. I was like, this is it. That's what like he's gonna step over the corpses of experienced climbers. This guy's a skateboarder. And he does dumb shit. He's gonna die on this mountain. Like he's not prepared for this. But no, he was fine. He did great.
Just
came back and everything.
Yeah, just like, nothing ever happened.
Came back and fought John Moxley in a cage, and that was a fucking catastrophe. But what do I know?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't climb Everest.
I didn't either. I mean, I can barely climb my steps,
Some days. I'm gonna choke on this sip of water.
Don't do that.
Trying not to. There we go. I think I'll live now.
Don't do that.
I think I'll survive now.
Hey, man, if you're still hanging out with us, man, we appreciate you. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Maybe even consider subscribing. Throw us a couple comments while you're here. We'd appreciate that. Man. I mean, it's just WWE is
now you're doing it.
What?
Now you're doing it.
Oh, coughing?
Yeah.
That's an underlying, long-term problem that I'll never probably get adjusted. But regardless, but definitely the WWE product is less than without Kevin Owens. And, the thought of him possibly not being able to return in the future is something that does not excite me in the slightest.
No, it makes me like, maybe it's almost time for me to hang it up. Kind of a thing, but I'm not gonna, but it gives that vibe of like, man, if KO's gone, I don't know. They gotta get somebody back on a level, because filling it in with the Jey Usos and the LA Knights just ain't doing it for me, brother.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I mean, not taken away from those guys, like not at all. You know what I mean?
No, I think they have a spot on the card, but they're not Kevin Owens replacements.
Is anybody a Kevin Owens replacement?
God, I don't know.
Let's say that Kevin Owens can't come back. Who steps in to fill that role? Maybe Carmelo Hayes?
Maybe, but I think you need a couple guys, because I don't know, man. Like I like Mello, I do, but he can't. He's not. Kevin Owens is funny. Like Kevin Owens is like constantly a threat and a contender. I don't think Carmelo's there. I mean, you would have to like build up a young guy. You'd have to build up like a Grayson Waller and an Austin Theory to sort of do it together.
Well, I mean, Austin Theory even still on the roster?
He's hurt. He's very hurt. He's going to be out for six months. I think we're 2 months into his 6 month 6 months out product. That's why they had him and Austin or him and Grayson Waller break up off camera because Austin Theory is going to be out for like 6 months. So I think that Grayson Waller's doing good work, funny work right now with the New Day. That's the only reason
I think that's a great fit.
I think that they would have to make Grayson Waller not a jobber, but also allow him to continue to be funny, but then also win a match every fucking now and then. And then they'd have to have Austin Theory come back and also be funny and also be fucking win a match. And like,
I think the pending match with Grayson Waller and Penta is going to be fantastic. We're going to see it. I feel like we have to see it.
I hope it skyrockets both of those guys because I think Penta's run in WWE has been one of the highlights of the year for me in wrestling.
Yeah, but I lost to Kofi Kingston.
This is coming from the guy. You know what though? That was a really good match.
It was a really good match.
It's not beyond me to remember, when Kofi Mania took hold. And I was on that train too. So Kofi is a former world champ. Now there was some shenanigans too. Kofi didn't win that clean. But he did win it with the Trouble in Paradise, which I'm not sure too many have kicked out of. Maybe Roman Reigns. And maybe like Brock Lesnar.
Don't
get me started.
Roman Reigns. Oh, don't worry. I will later. It's not yet. Not yet.
Uh-huh.
Not yet. Just priming the old engine up a little bit, Priming the old engine up. But I feel like they've got regardless, they've got to put somebody new into a spot. Maybe Aleister Black.
Somebody who can talk and be entertaining and funny, but then also be a credible main event contender who never really gets to like be the champ too much.
Rusev.
But like gets to. He could be funny. He's funny sometimes.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be funny.
They're not presenting him.
No, they're presenting him with like this hybrid version of his Redeemer character. That's just like this mercenary.
Look, what he and Sheamus have
Wait
been
a minute. Are you about to eat your own words? Please proceed.
Okay. Look, I know that I said wasn't interested.
Good gag on them words, bud.
But yeah, I'm choking on my own word. That's what it was. It was the words that I was choking on before. Rusev being back is better than it is far surpassed. Superior. Yeah, it's far surpassed my expectations. I thought for sure he was going to come back and this was going to suck balls because like his way out of WWE sucked balls and everything.
He was over like a motherfucker when he left WWE. Rusev Day.
No. That was before the whole Bobby Lashley cuck angle. Rusev Day ended abruptly, and they stopped selling T-shirts. And then Vince was like, "Pal, you're gonna be a cuck for Bobby Lashley. He's gonna fuck your wife, Lana." And now what we know with what's come out from the whole Janelle Grant thing.
Oh my God!
That was just,
you went there.
That was just Vince's like fucking, kinky.
There's somebody trying to say that Vince had sex with Ashley Massaro on a plane, and Vince said, "Nah, pal. I've done a lot of fucking dirty things in my life, but that's not one of them."
Yeah, that's. I mean, Ashley Massaro's been dead for like 6 years now. Can we just let her rest?
I agree.
I think that
Unless this is just things that she told her family that happened, and like, you know, they feel like it's doing her memory a service. But
I don't know what kind of unhinged person would think that. But I leave Ashley Massaro out of all of this, because there were a lot of controversies about during her WWE run and after her run and leading up to and through her death. And, I think that there were a lot of bad things that happened to this lady. And I think a lot of things went, but this, not under the radar, but I think there were a lot of rumors. There were a lot of talks. This just seems kind of off the wall, because I don't think we've ever heard anything even remotely scratching the surface of this. That had happened, but I don't know. God, who fucking said it? It was like an ex-referee or something. But it was like, it's like one of those things where it's just like, can we just let the dead rest, and leave her be, because let's not add another. Oh, by the way, here's another wrinkle of controversy on top of the Ashley Massaro suicide case. Like, let's not do that. That just seems distasteful. When I read it at first, I'm like, she's been gone a long time. Like, this isn't serving anybody. This isn't serving her legacy. This isn't serving her life. Like, let's let her be gone, and let's try to remember the good things, because her run, she had highlights in her run.
Yeah,
I think she was the Divas champ at one point, was she not?
I'm fairly certain. She was the original winner of Tough Enough too.
Yeah, original Tough Enough winner on the women's side. She did a lot of firsts, and she got a good run out of it. Obviously there were some things that happened behind the scenes that were unscrupulous, and maybe some of those things were things that she couldn't live with later in life, and I think that's terrible. But and I wish she would have gotten help, because it seemed like she was nobody ever had a bad thing to say about her. It's always just like, she got dealt a raw hand, bad shit happened, and yada yada, troubled past, but nobody's like, oh, she was mean to me, or she did this or did that. No, she was so sweet, she was so nice, so kind, and I think that's really more.
Oh, she won the Diva
at this
search.
Point. A Diva search, okay.
She beat Maurice.
So,
and she was an old school women's champion.
Oh, she was, okay. So the old women's title, even better. But yeah, I just that being a talking point this week, I think actually did hit me in a kind of weird wrong. Like, why would you bring that up, insinuate that? Like, it's not a thing that anybody had ever talked about. It's not a thing that was ever accused. I don't know if it happened. I have a hard time believing that it did, especially because nobody said anything about it, and it's like, well, 15 years ago.
Well, there's only two people in the world that can confirm nor deny. One of them has vehemently denied, and the other one isn't here to tell their story.
Right, exactly. So, look, we all know Vince is a scumbag, but Vince did a lot of bad things.
How dare you?
He's saying he didn't do anything here, and I don't know that I heard anything to say that even if he did, it wasn't consensual. So I'm not sure that there's anything here other than maybe just
good
digging
shit,
up the past.
pal.
Like, other than just digging up the past.
Hey,
that's
unnecessary. Side note: have you ever watched Camp WWE on Peacock, the old WWE network? Or
I saw it when it was on the network.
It's like the little South Park version of WWE cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. Yeah.
Go back and rewatch it.
Is it on Peacock? Because
Well,
okay,
yeah, it's on
There's only
Peacock.
like
You
6
gotta
episodes.
look for it a little bit, but go back and watch
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And
Is it one of those things that's like, oh no?
yeah, a
Am I
little
gonna
bit.
watch it and go,
About,
oh
about a couple
no?
people actually.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it this week, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, oh no.
Pretty interesting stuff.
Guess what I watched this week?
Yeah, some
And
pretty
you'll be like,
interesting
oh
stuff.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. I will put it on this week.
Yeah, go out of your way to watch it. And
Okay, I will put it on this week. I may
just
put it on during work and just
watch
let
it
it play and see what
watch it
happens.
from a different perspective, you know?
I can't really even remember storylines. I just remember what the characters looked like. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go in with a basically fresh look, and I'll figure it out because I don't remember.
I mean, I think that there's gonna be some things that you're gonna see and you're gonna go,
Did they just? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because I myself have had to do that on a couple of occasions, and yeah, Camp WWE, hit the rewind button a little bit on that.
I'll take some notes and we can discuss.
Yeah. I'll watch it again this week too, just so that we can, you know,
there's not a whole lot of it, right? There's just one season.
It's like
Maybe
1
10?
and a half.
Okay.
Something
10 or
like that.
15?
Yeah,
Maybe
there's
10 or
maybe 20
15
episodes tops. It's
And
not a lot.
they would only be like 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think they're like 25 minutes long.
Like the Edge and Christian show. Yeah. All right. I'll put it on and see what I can see.
Yeah, I definitely think you need to go ahead and hit the rewind button on that guy a little bit. And I'm willing to bet that you will you'll see some things a little bit differently about a couple of
You're gonna
folks,
get a few random texts this week that are like, oh no, and then you're just gonna get like a picture of me taking a picture of a paused screen, and you're gonna go, oh yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Yes, I saw the Ashley Massara thing, and that's not a good thing. What's happening? What's going on? A loading bar. Oh, good. Even better.
All right, you guys, let's listen up. We won a game yesterday. If we win one today, that's 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us.
Oh, boy. Yep. Yes.
It's a streaming streak. We're going with
it. Late but not forgotten.
2 in a row.
I knew he was like I watched the text and I'm like, all right, we're just kind of holding until Derek can get here.
Yeah,
So
I've definitely been stalling until Derek got here.
Dude, I had to turn on the stupid squirrel monitor over here, and it
squirrel monitor
for like 10 minutes straight. There was some big stuff hanging out. I don't know. So far, it's settled down now, though. We'll see.
Well, it's because it's probably there's probably a little bit of warmth in and around your house as the temperature starts to drop outside, and they were probably all just kind of hanging out in that general vicinity.
Yeah. Poor decision on their part.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna. I have a whole ass chupacabra right here.
Look at that cat. Look at that chupacabra.
Cat. She's like, who are these guys? What is happening?
She looks so happy.
She kind of is. This is Pepper. She's a chupacabra.
So,
God
we was talking about Camp WWE, wasn't he?
Yes.
We're gonna watch this week and have a little kind of talk about it, because apparently there's some stuff on there that.
Oh, there's a really good Ric Flair episode, if I remember correctly.
There certainly is.
That's the one I
If
remember.
it still exists, like I don't know, maybe they took it
It's
down.
there.
Is it?
That's the one I remember.
Yeah.
And I know that because they're talking about it and making light of like the flight from hell and him doing the helicopter weenie thing.
Very much.
That's what I remember, and that's what stands out in my mind. I'm sort of thinking and hoping there's sort of more sinister but less obvious.
It's you'll just watch it from a different perspective.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Anyway, what's our next fun topic now that we have Derek?
You know, Derek, you're just in time to talk about a little bit of AEW. We already played your Tony Khan clip, by the way. Went over that, had a little fun with that. We talked about the chance that Kevin Owens may not return to professional wrestling and how we felt about that.
Yeah,
we feel terrible.
Like a big
we feel terrible, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. That sucks. I mean,
it's
not to say it's like life shattering, but still.
And then if you had to pick one, and Tom, I think we have to ask him, right? Like we're catching him up. If you had to pick one person on the roster to develop and fill that role, that hole that Kevin Owens leaves, who would it be?
Karrion Kross. Could have been. Should have been. Easily could have slid in there.
That's a good call. I didn't think
it's
about
an interesting take.
I mean,
it's an interesting take, but I don't think it's I don't think it's a bad take at all.
Yeah, but you buried Karrion Kross 2 weeks ago. Said that him being in the middle school gym was the best thing to ever happen to his career.
That's not what I said.
I mean, I'm not splitting.
I said was
I'm not here to tell tales. Like
all I said that I still think it's a work, and that's why he's in the middle school gym this week, not because is that I still thought it was a work. I'm still not sure it's not a work, and he's not coming back, only because Paul Heyman maybe overstepped, but he overstepped one way or the other. He either overstepped in saying that they're going to push him eventually after everybody loses faith, or he overstepped in saying he's going to be a big deal, once because the crowd's behind him and they're going to be forced to.
Oh, you're talking about the Ariel Helwani interview?
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks before his contract expired.
Oh, hey, Derek, by the way.
That's nice. A great shirt.
Very cool.
You haven't got to indulge in the 8-bit Shawn Michaels yet.
Hell yeah.
8-bit Shawn Michaels is... I don't know that we ever got 8-bit Shawn Michaels.
We didn't
get anything.
We got 16-bit Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, 16.
We
definitely
did get
16-bit Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, we did 16-bit for sure. Arcade for sure. 8-bit, I don't think we ever got 8-bit Shawn Michaels.
No.
What was arcade?
Royal Rumble was produced by Konami and was
but what?
And then that was ported to the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo.
Yes, and I remember also In Your House would have been an arcade one, which that one went everywhere, like Saturn.
That would have been later. That would have been the second version. But yeah, there was 16-bit stuff for sure, but I don't believe there was.
Then you just randomly find this gem one day because Tom's talking.
I love that you just pulled that. Where the fuck did that even come from?
It was sitting on my desk still from the last time we talked about it.
Right.
Cody Rhodes is on the cover of this game.
Do you have something to put it in?
Cody Rhodes.
I do. It's still over there in the bin.
Awesome.
Nice.
I don't know if it works.
Street Fighter 2. I mean, who knows? It's hard to tell, especially because like the Genesises seem to just crap out without telling anybody ever. Just one day it worked great, the next day it didn't. It was like that's how mine was. It was like one day I had it, and I had the OG one with the like headphone slider on it, and like I had it here. It worked in this house, so I've been here for 10 years. Not even. It'll be 10 years in October. It worked in this house. Just one day it worked. And then like the next day I'm like picking up like I'm going to finish Streets of Rage 2 today. I flipped it on and I got like a weird bloop. And I was like, well, that's weird. unplugged it, and I blew on everything. As one does.
Hey, whatever
Flipped it
you
on.
guys do inside the privacy of your own home is none of my business. Okay, and
Flipped it on again.
I'm certainly not gonna let you subject Derek to your deviant behavior. Okay,
I mean, it's terrible. I'm guessing he's gonna cut to the part where he whips out Q-tips and alcohol,
oh my God, this fucking guy,
and then start rubbing.
this guy.
I gave it quite the rubbing.
Oh
But
my
anyway, no, it was not to be, because I tried everything else and it was just the Genesis had died. The light kind of flickered and it went out and it never came back, and that was the end.
Sad times.
I'm pretty sure the power supply just it
So
took a shit, but
the light dimmed, sort of like the light in my eyes every time I put this on in the morning.
oh no. She's gonna watch this. And
She
beat
doesn't
us
watch
up.
this, bro. She gives two shits about this.
She's gonna kick my ass for it. But you come here.
I was watching Clash in Paris in the living room the other day, and she was like, ugh. Of all the things you could put on the television, you're going to watch wrestling. Yeah, I am.
It's like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what else do you put on the television?
Yeah.
I feel like at this point in time, it's like there's so much wrestling on. It's like I don't have time to watch other shit.
There's nothing else to watch because I can't.
I don't have time to watch other shit. Have you seen the new season of Wednesday? Actually, I have. But like, maybe not. But I have seen Monday Night Raw.
Full total honesty, I don't mean that. I never take this off, so the gleam in my eye never comes back. So
Nice save. Very good.
was it? Because like
Very
I feel
good.
like I feel like I circled back and just buried her again.
I feel like you did too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I still don't have one. So
Yeah, it's why you have a smile on your face.
oh, is that what it is? Is that why I'm happy? No, it's I'm sure I will again shortly within the next few years.
Oh,
but
speaking of, is she back there?
I don't know. Ashley, you still down here? Yeah, she's here.
Because she needs to come running immediately right now.
Oh, Walt needs to talk to you.
Sorry, we're on air. I know you do
We're
a
on
good
air,
job
but
staying off air, but I need you to see something.
Because Walt needs to ask you something.
Something?
She's
It's
coming.
fucking zoo.
Well, she's
Getting a
coming.
hard yarn on this one.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Walter.
Hey,
Look, he's real.
he's real.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's Derek.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. That's Derek. He's real. Look, you can almost
Who
touch
did you
him.
pay?
Hey, look, he's real. See, look.
Who did you pay to cosplay as this person?
This is Derek. You've not met Ashley. Ashley,
No,
this is
no.
Derek. Derek, this is Ashley.
Nice to meet you, Ashley.
This is Pat. This is friend of the show, Pat Martin, pretending.
No,
She knows
No.
better than you.
no, Derek.
Friend of the show.
Technically, Pat has been the illusion this entire time. I've been playing both roles of Pat.
I don't
and
know. Pat
me.
was gonna come to our house, so
Pat didn't know. He should.
well, because
Ah,
we didn't
okay.
invite him,
No, because you canceled the.
and then we canceled it.
Oh, right.
Mostly because of you, but
So, Ashley, you can because of me. Oh,
No, he could come.
is that
Walt
what you just
could
said?
come.
Canceled it because of me.
No, Walt could come. It was the other people that couldn't
I
come.
thought we weren't sure.
No, Walt could come.
Well, I'm gonna cancel it if I know that Walt.
I
can come.
confirmed on Monday after you already canceled with Tom that I was free.
Oh yeah, that didn't happen. I wasn't informed of this.
Oh,
I definitely
so you got me yelled at because you didn't confirm. Thanks, Tom.
What?
Thanks, Tom.
mm-hmm.
Thanks, Tom.
Wait, who yelled at you?
Ashley just yelled at me just right now.
That's
I
not. First of all, she's yelled at me before.
Hey, excuse
That's
me.
not what
Excuse me,
being
sir.
yelled at by
Sir,
Ashley is like.
sir, I have a witness.
This is terrible first impression. I can't believe
Okay,
it.
I have a witness.
You don't even really.
Okay.
You're somebody you're a paid actor.
I have a fucking witness. This is shenanigans. I
He's
can't believe-
apparently like Wilson from because now you can't see her head.
Oh, that's
anymore.
hilarious.
It's perfect. Yeah, there you go. It's a new character.
I love everything about that.
Just,
I love everything
wah,
about that.
wah, wah, wah. She's Nanny from the Muppet Babies. Muppet
Hello.
Oh, he's pulling
So-
up the receipts. All right.
He just pulled up the receipt. She's sleeping. Bye, honey. I love you. You're so
See, that's how
pretty.
you know I'm real and not AI, because you couldn't have planned a random Muppet Babies.
Uh-oh, she's coming back
Oh,
now.
here she comes.
I never said you were AI. I just said that. First of all, it's hilarious.
So,
It's hilarious
Derek,
we
Ashley's
would hire a Derek impersonator.
Ashley's the perfect mix of I'm not going to put up with your bullshit to keep Tom on his toes.
Oh, good. That's what he needs.
Here's the problem, though. If I'm on
1000%.
my toes, and she
1000%.
walks by, she's going to shove me.
Yeah.
I mean, she might if you get out of line. She definitely might shove you. And you know what? I didn't
She's
see
gonna shove
anything.
me.
No,
I didn't
I would
see
just make
anything.
sure you pay your health insurance, buddy.
I'll just fall and make a funny sound like, ah! That's how it'll go. It'll go
Hey,
just
so
like
I have
that.
a question. I have a question for we, the people. Y'all remember Jack Swagger?
Oh, do I?
Jake Hager, perhaps?
Yeah.
He had some things
Jake
to say
Hager?
this week. Now, generally,
AEW, you mean AEW original Jake Hager?
now, yeah, I mean,
Guy who
essentially,
was
he
in-
was a day one guy. He was in the most important faction in the creation and or history of AEW,
Guy
the
who
Inner
was
Circle.
probably in. Now, if we're talking about the Inner Circle, guy who was probably in to date still the best segments on AEW television.
I
Most
love
of them,
this
anyway.
hat.
That also, so okay, the hat was over. What was that, a year ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago, maybe. The
Yeah.
hat was over for me. I thought that was and I loved because he did an interview shortly after that, and he was like, "Yeah, it was a joke backstage. We were going to get the hat over. I told the boys I could get the hat over. We were going to get the hat
Well,
over."
he
And
did a good job getting the hat
Motherfucker
over.
didn't get the hat over. That was like probably the highlight of last year, or one of the like very few highlights of AEW last year. It was
Yeah, for sure.
fucking great.
So, anyways, Mr. Hager had some things to say about his time in AEW. Now, if you've been keeping up with the show over the last couple of years, Tom and myself, and even earlier on, Derek, I think we all kind of shared this sentiment that AEW had the ability to be the alternative product that it has set out to be,
And we hoped it would be.
and that we hoped it would
we had
be.
big hopes.
But
We spent
you
our
know,
money to
we
go watch.
we have been under the impression that we feel as if AEW has been mismanaged throughout the years, and that Tony Khan is softer than puppy shit backstage, or he's just fucking psycho out of control. We hear both sides, that, oh, Tony doesn't really ever tell anybody no, or, Tony wants things his way and no other way, and that's why there's none of this or there's none of that. Jake Hager seems to fit the latter of the two categories. And here's what he had to say. After all the punk shit that went down, the boys got together and we had a meeting. This was the boys only, no office. Sting's in there, Show, Jericho, Brian, Mox, they're all standing at the front talking us through this shit. And lo and behold, who comes storming in the room? Daddy's little billionaire. He's yelling at us because I think it was Dax and Cash didn't want to come in. They didn't like the storyline, so they refused to come to TV that day. And he was like, listen, I'll put you in a 6-man 6 minutes before the show, and you're going to do it. And we're all just like, all feeling disrespected. I still to this day wish I would have stood up and said a lot of things. You just told Sting that you're going to put him in a 6-man in 6 minutes, and then you're going to honor him for his retirement. We became his little playthings. We had to wait outside his office. His storylines were very good at debuting, but he could never carry anything through. It got to the point where you couldn't tell him anything. He couldn't take criticism. He was fucking up, and we were all just having to deal with it. We all had blood, sweat, and tears put into that company. We were all there at the beginning. We all had our careers behind us that helped build that company. And then we all had to just sit side by side and couldn't do anything because he wanted to run it the way he wanted to run it. So, Derek, I'm going to throw to you first, just simply because we know how the Tom effect takes place, right? What do you make of Jake Hager's stance on the mismanagement and morale era, the morale-ish in the AEW locker room?
So it's funny because as I was mowing the grass today and I was thinking on similar terms of this whole thing and actually thinking about that scenario that you talked about because I had seen it earlier today, maybe yesterday, whatever it was. But at this point, I mean, I'm sure obviously enough times this has been said that there's got to be some truth to it. And to me, as an outsider looking in, it doesn't seem to be, off base to say that this is probably how things go. And it's absolutely probably how this happened. Obviously,
you're of the belief that Jake Hager is absolutely just shooting this right down the middle. No bullshit, no drama, not trying to work the boys, keeping it kayfabe, none of that shit.
I'm just saying it wouldn't be too far of a stretch of my imagination to come to this, possibly could have happened like this. It wouldn't surprise me, I guess. I mean, we've all seen how crazy Tony can be, how he acts, how he's erratic and strange. And at this point, I was thinking of this, that even if, let's say, someone took over the booking for AEW, say Tony gave up the booking and let it go in a new direction.
Well, at one point, Bryan Danielson was supposed to do that, right?
He was supposed to. But at this point, is it a tainted brand? Like, I don't know that I would even come back to it. It's like an Impact. Like, they can have their moments of like, oh, this is the cool thing for the second. But Tony's fucked it up. It's past time.
And this is coming, Tom, from the guy that gargled Tony Khan's nuts for like the first
all over
2.5 years.
Man, but I do think that is a tainted brand at this point, and there's not a lot you can do with it. It's not like the NWA where you have this historical foundation to build on. You've got
that hasn't come back either, in all fairness.
I mean, but we did spend an entire hour talking about the NWA fucking 18 months ago with the fucking with the cocaine scene and the like the three of us spent 90 minutes talking about that.
That was more than 18 months ago. That was
I mean, Derek was still here
when
we talked about that.
It was 4 years ago, man.
I don't think it was 4 years ago.
How long? What year did we start this? It was the end of a certain year. It was near the end of
18.
18?
The end of 18. Yeah.
18.
Was it 19?
19.
I feel like it was 18.
19.
Might have been 18.
It might have been the end of 18, like last couple months or whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking that was like 4 years ago.
A long time.
Like, it's been a long time. And because
see, that's long-term booking.
And I don't think it ever recovered in that. Like, I think that was like the end. Like it was like, oh, NWA is making a comeback. No, it's not. That was it. It stopped there. That was the pin. We can put a pin in that. That was the moment that the NWA fell back off the cliff and has been a non-starter since then. Although EC3 is still part of that a little bit.
So, Derek, I really like what you said there, that like, we've heard this time and time again, and somehow at some point you're going to have to believe this. But if you talk to the likes of Chris Jericho or Dak and Cash, they don't experience things that way. Even CM Punk has said, hey, working with Tony was great until it wasn't. So
you can see whenever you're the new hot plaything, and you got to look at the specific people that you mentioned are all on the payroll, or in CM Punk's case, he flipped his story after being off the payroll. So, I mean, really,
I don't know that Phil ever flipped his story. I think Phil
just say that it was great until it wasn't. I mean, that makes sense. That's the experience you're going to have.
You
He
know,
was
I
an
don't know
idiot.
that.
I think it was. I don't know that it was really Tony's fault. That seemed well. It was because he didn't handle things. But
I've never been
initially-
so afraid for my life at a
initially.
wrestling show ever. Ever in my life, I've never feared that I wouldn't see my papa at a wrestling show. Not one time ever.
Yep.
Not
He
one
actually
time
hit
ever.
somebody. It was a shoot.
No, he choked the guy a little bit. He didn't
Just
hit
a
him.
little bit.
He choked
Just
the guy a
little
little bit.
Just a little
Fine.
bit.
Everything's good.
So,
Choked
Tom,
the guy a little bit.
Tom,
Mm.
what do you have to make of Jake Hager's comments here?
I mean, that's what it seems like to the fans, right? Like, from a fan perspective, what Jake Hager said seems to mirror what we've seen. Somebody gets a debut, either that debut goes well or Excalibur fucks it up royally. Although, for whatever reason, Excalibur.
That's not Tommy End. That's not the guy that I wrestled
exactly
in
what I'm talking
Dumbledore.
about.
It's not.
It's not the guy I wrestled in Dumbledore,
Hey,
Germany.
Derek, you
Now
do
he's
know
right.
you do know that the Dumbledore thing has lived on, right?
We've got that in stickers and T-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com.
We actually do have a Dark
We
Knight
do?
of Dumbledore t-shirt available on our Teespring if you're so inclined. It's in the link. The bio thing for the YouTube. It's there. It's actually top notch.
Tommy End.
It's
So anyways, Tom, I'm
great.
sorry. I
But-
did that thing that I always do.
No, it's fine. You made a great you made a great point. But like there's a few people, like I said, who are untouchable. They all seem to be on commentary. And yeah, if you're a wrestler, you come in, you're a shiny new toy. And Tony's got to play with his new toy, and the new toy gets to play. And at the expense of old toys. And if you're a toy that Tony owns, Tony is not going to get rid of you even if he's not playing with you. You are going to sit in catering or at home, wherever, and continue to collect whatever your guaranteed minimum is, paycheck, and you collect your paycheck and sit at home. And I'm sure it's nice to sit at home and collect a paycheck. That sounds great. But I don't think that you work out and maintain everything and maintain your in-ring chops and what have you to sit at home. That's not what these guys are doing, and they have to maintain that as well. So it's a little bit of maybe to them it's not torture, but to me that sounds like torture.
I mean, is that what you
go home, you go to the gym every day, you look exactly the same, and you keep up exactly your wrestling chops. But if you come to work, you get to hang out in catering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the way it seems to the fans. Is the point I'm trying to make is that what Jake Hager said basically lays out, if you think about it from the fan perspective, oh yeah, that's exactly what AEW looks like is happening. Somebody comes in, they look special. Oh boy, here's a fun toy to play with. We're going to play with this toy. What a good debut. What a strong, they get a strong month. And sometimes they get a strong month and they get a lot of time. And that strong month becomes, a strong month of television for AEW. And I think that's really sort of hearkening back to when AEW is strong, it's because they're bringing in all this new talent and they got all these new shiny toys to play with. So all the shiny toys are getting strong entrances and coming in and getting to do strong things. But the guys that are the originals now, the guys that have been there, who fucking cares? There's a point, Chris Jericho was the inaugural AEW champion. Now, Chris Jericho is too old to still be wrestling, but Chris Jericho, now he's been off television for a while, and maybe that's the thing with him is now he was a shiny plaything that's now in the back of the, he's sitting in catering.
There have been rumors recently that I've heard of him coming back to WWE when possible.
Right. So, maybe his contract's coming up and he's thinking about not signing it.
And that's the thing that actually we're going to circle back and chat about.
Chris Jericho, his last couple runs out, and I know he, had maybe more pull in the back, but it was everything that he came out to do was fucking dog shit. He was working with guys who were under. He wasn't getting any guys over. He was getting them under. And it was like this is horse shit week in and week out. And he would get 20 fucking minutes, probably because it was built into his contract. And he was being a dick to Tony Khan and be like, no, I get 20 minutes every week. This is my fucking time. Fuck you. I'm going. Hit my music. And just walking out, probably. And
I'm becoming. I become, I
Right.
become, I become in.
And Tony
You think
took
he
that
thought
away
he was
from him
fat?
at one point, and Jericho was still just like, no, I'm not even gonna acknowledge it. We're just gonna not. I'm just gonna cut a promo about why you can't sing to me, and it's gonna. I don't know about make sense, but like, what? Anyway, Jericho just sucked. Basically,
You said acknowledge it.
oh, you're acknowledging me. So yeah, no, but like Jericho just sucked basically.
The Giving Tree sucked. The or whatever it was.
And that
Tree,
lasted
learning
a
tree,
whole
whatever tree he
fucking
was.
year, dude.
The
That
learning
lasted
tree.
a whole fucking the
Year
learning
of-
tree. That lasted a whole fucking year.
Did not get
And
over. No
that
one
it
got
was-
over out of it. It's stupid.
it
The
was-
only reason that some of these
So-
people are over to me is they're entertaining. It's not on their merit of storyline.
So
Certainly not
before we get off track with Chris Jericho, let's stay focused on Jake Hager, okay? And Tony Khan's mismanagement of AEW. I think that there might be a little bit of sour grapes here too, right? Like we're talking about guys like Jake Hager and Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, right? Like a lot of the inner circle guys. Maybe it's not a point of mismanagement with some of these things. Maybe it's a point of growth, right? Like maybe we're looking at it from the wrong perspective. You go out and you get guys like Okada and Ricochet and fucking Will Ospreay, like guys like Jake Hager that are getting over a fuzzy purple hat don't deserve the TV time that Will Ospreay deserves.
I mean, how do I put this in a way? It seems to me as though Jake Hager could get some bullshit over, though, and that's really the point.
Well, that's his WWE background. He got this over.
Yeah,
I mean, if he can get the, like he was a world champion on this.
Yeah. So why not give him something good to get over?
Well, I mean, look at my fucking hat.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows the immaturity of the entire process. There's no thought out process to like we're gonna go from
I like
A
Evolve
to B to C. Like there's no thought out anything. It's just this is the hot moment. This is what we're gonna do, and then we'll figure it out next week. And just he does a new batch of meth, and then next week's like, I got a whole new plan, guys. This is what we're gonna do now.
So basically, you're saying like the whole let's make a big deal about Christian Cage thing just continues to rewind itself.
Yeah. And let's keep pushing Luchasaurus and what Nick Wayne's mom.
Whatever. Well, that's a return.
What are we doing?
That's a return, Luchasaurus, and that was. But I agree. But it's like oh, I wasn't allowed to play with this toy for a little bit, and now I can play with this toy again.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure Christian, who is part of like the whole thing, he and Luchasaurus are friends clearly because they were factioned and whatever. Christian was like determined to get Kill Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Determined to get him over. And so I think that return is probably more of like a happy coincidence of a couple of things. One being a return. Everybody loves a return, especially a guy who hasn't got to play with this toy for a little while. And two, they're the guy that is still kind of a shiny like favorite from his childhood, is saying, hey, my guy is coming back. Let's get all this over. Let's tie this up with me. And, the Adam Copeland getting hurt and shattering his leg may have been the best thing for the Adam Copeland character.
I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you because this is the first time you've got that right on the first try. And maybe it's because I brought up Adam Copeland earlier and it was in the forefront of your mind.
Yes,
but
it is.
I'm very proud.
I'm going to give full credit to you. But maybe Adam Copeland's shattered leg is what kept him to be a shiny toy in its repair, because he got to have not only a debut, but a return. And, most wrestling fans, God, we love a debut, but you know what else we love? A fucking return. And so, Adam Copeland coming out and being a shiny toy, breaking his leg while still being said shiny toy, and then getting to have the return while still having that shiny toy allure. Everything now, the more I think about it, it's all the pieces are really fitting in a lot tighter. And I'm going to say that, does Jake Hager maybe have some sour grapes that he stopped being the shiny toy? Probably, but is his description of how it actually works incorrect? I would say from the fans' perspective, no. That's what Jake said is exactly what it looks like to the fans.
I mean, and
Whether
we've been
it's true or
talking
not,
about it for how long?
irrelevant.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not.
And whether we're right or wrong, like we noticed it, and it's been fucking the entirety of AEW. And it's like, well, yeah, Tony gets a shiny new toy. Shiny new toy gets to play. Toy not new anymore. New toy. What happened to fucking like?
Right.
How many people have fallen into
like
obscurity because of this? Big Swole. Nobody said that name in 5 years.
She was mad when she left too. I remember that.
Well,
I don't remember why, but she was mad.
Big, man. Because Tony Khan was it was racist treatment. That's what it was.
Okay.
It wasn't racist.
Well,
she just wasn't a new toy anymore.
She just wasn't good.
Okay, so like the returns.
I mean, there's that.
I love all that, and I hate to sound like I'm not getting enough out of it, but I just wish that everything was planned better. I wish there was better tightness within the storyline's completeness. We wrap it up, we move on, put a nice bow on things.
And to piggyback,
moment. It's not a big moment that Luchasaurus came out and beat somebody up because they're already beat up. It was already over. What are we doing?
I mean, I think Wardlow coming back this past week was a big deal.
He looked like a big deal.
I was stunned that Wardlow came back. Stunned. Because Wardlow was also sour grapes on the internet.
I mean, we got real Wardlow back too. We didn't get movie star haircut Wardlow.
No, his hair grew back, and he had the ponytail and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We got the guy that everybody liked back, not the cut hair guy who lost to Samoa Joe. Although that was probably his best program, and then he took a nosedive.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot American of Gladiator coming up on Peacock later this fall.
Oh, nice.
Hey, so I'm glad you brought that up. Did you guys see this bullshit about Did you see Stephanie McMahon is in hot fucking water?
Because she said to get a VPN watch Netflix Canada.
Yeah.
Why do we want to watch Netflix Canada for what?
Because fucking all the PLEs are going to be on ESPN for like $20 now.
Yeah, she can't say that.
She did.
Said it. It happened.
Now that shit's
and then promoted a VPN as a sponsor on her podcast.
Oh,
well, they were a sponsor. Hey, if you don't want to pay $30 for ESPN,
pay $15
check
for
out our
VPN service.
Now you live in fucking Canada. It's all on Netflix.
Now they're gonna put a stop to that loophole. Thank you, Stephanie, for bringing that to the top of everyone's minds.
So,
yeah.
We were all so unfortunately, I this is a narrative, right? To kind of put a bow on the whole Jake Hager and mismanagement thing and Chris Jericho. Don the Barber says Royal Rumble 26 is Jericho. This is a narrative.
I doubt it.
This is a narrative that's happening right now.
I doubt it. Super.
I don't.
And you're okay. So,
I don't.
I mean, a Rumble is one thing, maybe. I don't know what his contract looks like.
He'll get a WrestleMania match for sure, or a Saturday night, a high profile Saturday night's main event send off like Bill Goldberg did with a big time opponent. He'll get a shot. He'll 100% get a shot.
I mean, give him the chance to be a bitch. I don't know. What were he and Triple H friends? Did they like each other?
No, not really. But neither did Triple H and Punk. Did you watch Maven? Did you watch Maven's review of Unreal? And he specifically played the clip of Triple H saying I got the impression that Punk didn't trust me and therefore I didn't trust Punk. And Maven said, yeah, no, Hunter, nobody fucking trusted you. Not a single one of the boys trusted you.
Okay, I did see that.
I mean, what are we talking about here? Like, Phil Brooks is in WWE right now, and Triple H is at the helm. I don't think that we
He's
can
on my screen
argue
right now.
I don't think that we can argue that. Well, him and Triple H didn't really get along. Triple H is going to do what's best for business. I think that we see that, despite how Bill Goldberg feels about how his last match was portrayed. I think us as fans, Attitude Era fans, can say that that was the best match of Bill Goldberg's entire career. That was the most meaningful thing that he's ever done.
I mean, honestly, I could give two shits about Bill Goldberg and his final matches at this point. He should have stopped him a couple times ago. But I mean,
but I'm gonna tell you what though.
you forgetting that bag, whatever. But
it was absolutely the best Bill Goldberg match that has ever happened.
I just don't need it. Like I don't.
I think that. I think that's really.
But he needed it. He needed it, and
well, apparently he wasn't satisfied with it. Now he wants another one.
I mean, there's still fans out there that maybe they needed it too. Like everybody looks at closure in a different light, man. And it's like,
it wasn't we didn't need it.
I mean, I don't think we needed it, but I'm glad we had it. Right? It's like it's like when you order a 10-piece nugget and the guy gives you 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't need those extra two. But I'm glad I had those extra 2 nuggets.
They were good. So salty. So salty.
I'm just saying, like,
I
don't think we needed it either, but I'm glad that we had it.
If you were like, okay, do you want 2 extra chicken nuggets today, or do you want another Bill Goldberg retirement match?
Oh, I don't want another Goldberg.
No, I definitely don't want another Bill Goldberg.
You're right. That's what he's like. He's hounding for because he was.
Well, he wants to go to AEW now.
Well, I'm talking to AEW.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm talking AEW. Like, oh my fucking god!
If he goes to AEW, Tony Khan, it'll be the same thing.
He'll push him to the moon. He'll be the champion.
Right, and Derek hit the nail on the head. It'll be the same thing. They'll push him to the moon. He'll be the champion. He'll lose the championship. He's gonna get mad, and then it's gonna be Phil Brooks all over again. So, like, let's.
What's Jungle Boy doing?
April.
Nobody's seen him for 6 months.
He's gonna come back for Goldberg.
No, like he came back to show like solidarity or whatever, and like nobody's seen him in 6 months now.
Yeah.
He might.
I mean, Anna Jay did dump him this past month. I mean,
that's because he hadn't been on the road in a year.
I mean, and she continues to just really just perfect her craft. You should
just be thankful for the time he had.
Well put. So, anyways, I want to circle back. Let's talk about this Chris Jericho thing. You don't think, Tom, that Chris Jericho has the potential to make a WWE return?
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen, especially because we'll be without Kevin Owens. So they're going to have to fill it with somebody who's at least kind of funny and entertaining, who can be anyway when people write for him.
Okay, what if we get Learning Tree Chris Jericho back in WWE?
Oh God! I'll crucify it. It'll suck. It'll suck. It'll probably suck. Look, I don't see a way where Chris Jericho return doesn't kind of suck. That's just. I would be disappointed to see it. I think it'll kind of suck. I'll understand if it's hey, I'm coming back. I'm gonna wrestle with Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and then I'm gonna retire and I'll be inducted in the Hall of Fame, and then I'll lose the night after. And thanks, guys.
I mean, Chris Jericho absolutely has to take his rightful place in the WWE Hall of Fame, and he's not going to be able to do that if he doesn't have a career-ending run there. Like, he's the first undisputed WWE champion. Let's not forget this.
I know.
All right?
I know what the accolades
we can talk shit about modern day Chris Jericho all we want, but we cannot gloss over what he means to modern day pro wrestling. We can't.
Mm-hmm.
We can't.
We can't even gloss over what he means to AEW as their first champion, because even that was fucking brilliant. It's
It was
really
really
like the last like 3 years.
Hey, it's kind of what Jake said. The booking's really great at first.
Yeah.
It was great out
It's
of
like
the gate.
it's really just the
Almost
last 3
believe him a little
years
bit
and
more.
honestly the last 2 that he has been like a fucking eyesore. Like he shows up and my eyes fucking hurt, and I don't give a shit what's happening because it doesn't fucking matter because it sucks. It's gonna fucking suck. And like we're talking 2.5 plus years of that, of like painful to watch bullshit. And I don't know, maybe that shit gets over in Canada. I
don't know. Come back and finish you out as Raw as Jericho, something like that. I really like the Raw.
break
Jericho
the
stuff.
walls
That's fun.
down.
Come back and do that. I don't even care.
Have the little
Yeah,
main
do the ponytail thing again.
right
Y2
there.
Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love
I
it.
mean, if he could still do it, I mean, that was 30 fucking years ago. But like, at this point, like, let's just.
He needs to get it over with before he gets much older, because I don't want to see it, but I know I have to see it. It's
because you're right. Like, this is it. Like, this is the end. Otherwise, they induct him posthumously, and we forget what happened between him being 41 and 55 or whatever.
I mean, surely he saw what they did with Sting, and he's sitting there thinking, I don't think so, Tony. I would hope.
Yeah.
I would hope.
I don't know. I could see it happen. Like you said, I can't say I'm going to like it or that it'll be any good. I mean, this maybe would have been good 2 years ago. I think maybe he signed one too many AEW contracts. But that's...
What's the matter? You can't get excited for this? Huh? You can't get excited to fucking... Huh? You can't get excited for this at the Royal Rumble? Huh? Come, I'll be coming. I'll be coming. Huh? You can't
Walt
get
likes that he
excited
has.
for
It
that?
was over at the time.
Huh? You can't get excited
What
for that?
what year was that done?
I don't know. I already
that
exited out of the
2021?
window.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
that was...
it was that was 21 because
Yeah,
the
there was
beginning of that
masks and stuff
because
going
the beginning of that vlog, my mask is just like smooshed against my beard as we're walking down the steps, and I'm commenting on the crowd. Yeah, we had to wear a mask in through the doors, and then nobody said shit after we walked through the doors.
Yeah. Because how are we supposed to drink the $14 beers they were selling us?
There were 12 that day.
What were they going to lose out on, buddy? God, they were 12. God, I would go back to, what did we pay? $50 for a ticket and a $12.
No, I think
I would go back.
I think we paid $35 for those tickets, but remember, like, we were walking in and Tom got an email and it was like, your tickets have been upgraded. And then we were like 17 rows closer.
We were like on the front end of like right as it goes up. So like the hard, like the cam was like, if we weren't on the hard cam side, but like the
no,
cam
but I mean,
would have been right.
We were behind the wrestlers. So like they would be facing hard cam and we were back here.
So we were in the hard cam.
We were on the good side.
We were.
I wonder where that Mortal Kombat shirt went.
You know what I want to know? You want to know? No, I want to know. I never watched that episode of Dynamite back. I want to know if we were live whenever the arena was quiet and I yelled Everrise rules and Daddy Magic was like,
you know, I don't know when he fell off of AEW commentary, but I miss him.
I like Daddy Magic. He is one of the people that entertains me.
I like Daddy Magic.
Like he's not over, but I like him.
I always thought that he was over on the mic, but like his in-ring capabilities.
I mean, he kind of reminds me of an Enzo, you know? Like he's good on the mic.
Yeah.
Not to that extent because he's not the Jersey gangster, obviously, but he's a different jerseys.
I always liked when he got.
What do we
fired
got
up.
here? A cup of haters? We got a cup of haters? And I'm gonna
You know,
use that. I'm
I
gonna
got
use that.
shirt on sale for like $5 whenever.
I'm gonna
he
use
got
that
fired.
to segue into our next topic and our main event topic, and that's
Oh,
the
thank
Clash
God.
of Paris. Okay, because I sent that exact GIF in our group chat this week when we were talking about Clash of Paris, because these two hot garbage goobers were just so disrespectful of the Paris crowd and the fact that they were so in tune with the show and that they were having such a great time that it really ruined an otherwise great
Man.
PLE for these two.
How could you be so wrong and still so handsome at the same time?
I mean,
how
I
could you
don't
be so
know where
wrong?
I'm wrong.
No, you kind of hit it right on the head for me. Yeah.
No, so okay. So let's talk about the first match, Clash in Paris, which was
we're not going to talk about the first match. We're going to talk about your disdain for WWE crowds recently, Thomas. That's what we're going to do. There is an underlying issue with your problem pertaining to WWE live crowds recently, and I don't like it.
It's not all of them. So there's two versions.
Oh, so you like the ones that sit on their hands and are respectful and go,
No. There's two versions of WWE crowds that I dislike. The number one is the WrestleMania crowd because it is the priced out.
That was a good crowd. Derek, come on.
No,
Vegas crowd was a good crowd.
It was a crowd that didn't understand. It was a crowd that was not a wrestling fan. It was a crowd that had enough money to go to WrestleMania.
Okay.
I'm sure there were fans in attendance, but that was not a group of fans. That was a group of rich people cheering when they thought cheering was necessary. It fucking ruined the show because they cheered the heels and they fucking booed the baby faces and they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Are you still mad about Dominic Mysterio? Like, they cheer him now, today. Every time he comes out, they sing his name.
No, actually, I'm not. I'm not mad. I actually think that was one of the few correct reactions of that night. I think that they over-cheered Becky, who was supposed to be heel, and Becky has since cranked it up, and the crowds have since been better and booed the shit out of her.
Hey, speaking of Becky Lynch, I'm glad you brought that up. Please don't lose your thought, but I have to derail you. I don't think what she said in Birmingham was terrible. About
I think that
I think it was just too soon.
It was, and I think that Kelly Osbourne doesn't understand kayfabe and areas. But also, she put Ozzy over, which I thought
it's dumb.
I watched it live. I didn't have a problem with any of it.
I didn't have a problem.
Biggest Ozzy fan ever. Cried at his last show. Cried the whole week that he died. Biggest Ozzy fan ever. Love the man. I thought she put him over. I thought she buried the Birmingham crowd, which a heel should do. Thought it was great.
I thought so too.
I'm a fan.
Go ahead, pick up. I'm sorry I interrupted your crowd rant, but please continue.
Okay, so the the Becky hitting. I mean, it's a matter of the WrestleMania crowd was just not. They didn't seem to be fans. That's my. I've gone into it before. In the interest of time, I'm moving on. The other group of fans that I do not like is European fans.
I don't like audiences.
I don't like them European.
I don't like audiences that go to wrestling shows and have a good time.
And this is why I wanted to. This is why I wanted to bring up the first match of the night, which was Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. This was the worst match of the night by far, and the crowd was absolutely the worst.
It's fucking Roman Reigns, bro.
Match.
Like
Roman Reigns. No, go ahead. Continue to carry on your conversation while that drones in the background in a French accent weirdly for fucking 30 minutes. That match gave me a headache. That crowd gave me a headache. It's exactly why I don't like that. Like that's
because
what
they
I
were
hate
invested in the show. They were invested in a match that you deemed to be less than.
No, just because they were
the problem.
distracting.
They
and
were
annoying.
distracting.
It's like hearing the same buzzing sound over. And
Well,
over.
then why?
They
Then
stop.
clearly
over.
WWE didn't feel that way, because if they did, they would have just lowered the volume on them like
Great.
they did on Monday
They
night.
did it they did at some point. Actually,
I don't want them to keep doing it because then Americans are going to do it. I just want to get back to signs. Can we just get back to signs? I'll bring a step stool. I'm sure.
Yeah, because I can't wait to spend $6,000 on a lower bowl seat and have some fucking little kid asshole with the sign up that says, "Oh my God, John Cena, throw your shirt here."
You're tall. You ain't got to worry about it.
Anyway, so that's the first. This was, I thought, the worst match of the night.
You could put me on your shoulders.
It was.
He's just a little guy.
It was slow. It like stopped a lot. It just, everybody looked at each other a lot too much. I thought the angle after the fact was good, but it was also kind of drawn out. I feel like did we like lose a match and they were just like, "You guys go."
We did.
And,
We
like,
lost
take
the
over
we
first
lost the
45
women's world title match.
Right. Okay. So this took up all that extra time with standing around looking like dipshits. And it was, the angle was good, but had this been condensed, this would have been a great way to kick off the show. But like they packed 25 minutes into 48 minutes or whatever it ended up going. It was just too much. It's like, come on, guys, let's fucking go. This sort of burned me out immediately, and that was sort of my thought on that. The second one was because they went men women. It was where'd we go?
It was a tag
Did we
match.
go?
Wasn't
Was it the
Oh,
tag
no,
match? Did we
it was
go
Becky.
men?
Was it Becky and Nikki?
Let's talk about that next. Anyway,
Yeah, let's talk about
this match. I thought was fine.
Fine.
Becky was
Fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
So
good.
Fine.
Becky was
Are
clearly
you just gonna are you gonna give that botch in the corner a fucking free pass?
I was gonna get to
Listen,
that. Please,
the
for
match
God's sake.
did not match the in ring did not match the build up.
No,
It was
this
clear
was-
that
it
Nikki
was
Bella was
much better
in
built.
way over her head, right? Like at that, we were 2 minutes into this match, and butthurt Nikki Bella realized that she was in over her head because Becky Lynch is the GOAT, the greatest female professional
Okay, so
wrestler of all
I'm
time.
glad-
She told Nikki Bella that she was the greatest female wrestler of all time. She told her to her fucking face. She told her to her face and then said,
So,
"You can't see me."
I'm really glad you
right?
brought that up.
Yeah, I'm sure you're glad that I
I'm
brought
really
it up.
glad you
And
brought
it
that up.
continued to show
No, here's
that
why.
Nikki Bella doesn't deserve her spot.
So, where I was going with this,
I
was
am
fine
so
because-
tired of subpar legends coming back, right? And expecting a payday after they run the fucking company through the goddamn dirt. Okay. She literally shat all over WWE, just like Vince McMahon did somebody else. Right. But we're supposed to just turn the other cheek because all of a sudden you can look, but you can't
this
touch.
cheek, the face cheek, like there's this.
Like,
it was,
what are we doing
here?
here? What are we
Now
doing?
we're here.
Like, she needs a fucking payday. She got fired from her TV show that she thought was going to take her to the fucking next echelon of entertainment. And then she wants to just mosey on back to WWE and insert herself with the greatest female professional wrestler of all time on a major stage in an international show and think that she can add up. Fuck out of here.
So, what I'm glad you said about this was that, like, did you notice that throughout this whole match, Becky would talk trash? I told you I'm the fucking best ever. Don't ever look at me like that again. And then she'd go, all right, next, you're going to hit me with an elbow. Like, she would grab her head and, like, talk right into her ear. Like,
it's embarrassing.
it was.
And if I'm
it
Becky
was one of
Lynch,
those-
you know what? And I've been super critical of Becky Lynch over the last 6 to 9 to 12 to 14 weeks, probably since she came back fucking from Bianca Belair. That's not going to work for me, brother. Manhandle, slam, and pin, 26 seconds. I've been on this Becky Hogan train, but I'll be goddamned if I'm going to sit here and let Nikki fucking Bella disrespect the goddamn
Of
good
all
name
people.
of Becky Lynch. Like,
Of all
get the
people.
fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
But yeah, I think that was sort of the.
And then to go in there and lay the fucking stinker down that you did when you got the opportunity to be in that high profile match. I'm going to tell you what, just based on what I saw in that match at Clash of Paris, had she have actually gotten the fucking main event world title shot against Liv Morgan at Evolution before Liv got hurt and put that same fucking effort out, I'd have fucking shat all over this more than fucking I am this. Because that's goddamn embarrassing. And we're at a point in female in
fair,
women's
now that you say that, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're at a point in time in women's professional wrestling where fucking Julia is the United States Women's Champion, right? And 12 weeks ago, we would have thought that Chelsea Green could do no wrong, right? And then you've got fucking Becky Lynch, the fucking man, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, holding the Intercontinental Championship, propping that bitch up finally, right? Like, and then you bring in Nikki fucking Bella and you put her in the ring with big time Bex, and she's not ready? She's not ready for the spotlight after the build that was phenomenal, that I came in here and put Nikki Bella over? Week after week, hey man, this has been great build. This has been pretty great build. You know, Nikki's done well here, but Becky's obviously shined here. Nikki's done great here, but Becky, you know, could have done a little bit better here. Great build. And then we fucking lay that stinker out there. What is that bullshit in the fucking corner? And then Becky almost sold it.
Yeah. She did. Becky looked like, should I take this? Nope. You know what? I'm going for the pin. And that's it. She got a 2 count out of it. But like Becky went,
no. Miss me with all of this.
You're right. No.
Okay. Miss me with all of this. And like, I'm sorry that I'm passionate about this whole thing. But like this woman dragged this company through the fucking dirt and then decided to come back and get a fucking marquee, her name on the marquee with a payday. And then she's not even going to be ready. She's not even going to be ready to step into the ring with fucking the greatest of all time.
Gonna take a big kick to nobody, to nowhere.
I got nothing for her moving forward. I was excited about this, and like she could have put a great match in the ring with Becky Lynch. She could have looked fucking. I mean, she could have looked fine in this match, and I'd have given her a fighting chance moving forward. But then you go and you put that effort out there. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Get off my fucking TV screen.
Especially to where Becky has to like tell you, all right, next you're gonna do this, and you're gonna hit me with an elbow. And okay, but
aren't you supposed to be a trailblazer? Aren't you the reason why Becky can walk down the road that she's walking down because you had to plow through the fields? Go fuck yourself. Fucking just get off my TV. You know what? As a matter of fact, get off my podcast. Becky Lynch retains. Get off my fucking show. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of her. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
I think we went to John Cena versus Logan Paul.
Oh, so we're gonna go to fucking dumbass. We're gonna go to this dumbass broad's fucking ex fiance. All right.
Exactly. For my money, honestly, one of the best John Cena matches of this retirement run.
No, you know what?
I thought it was great.
Yeah, I'm not done yet. And the fact that like,
okay, here we go.
The fact that this is on an international fucking, and she made this big deal like, I'm gonna go call out Becky Lynch on fucking Smack. Suck a dick. Seriously. Like I'm so tired of this woman disrespecting modern day pro wrestling. I just can't deal with it anymore. I'm done. Like Nikki Bella, get off my fucking TV screen. Okay, get off, cause I'm done. I don't want to hear your name. I don't care that you're a fucking WWE Hall of Famer. You can look, but you can't touch. Let me do my little booty shake. Fuck off my TV. Fuck off my TV, especially after that bullshit. You're going to fucking try it. You're going to call out with fucking one of the – and I know I've said that Becky Lynch has been the GOAT like 400 times in this, and that's in jest, but like Becky Lynch is one of the finest female professional wrestlers in the history of female professional wrestling, right? You who's still doing it at a very high level, and you want to come back and you want to get thrust into a program with her for a brand new title that's supposed to mean that's supposed to mean everything, and you can't even get yourself ring ready, man, you don't deserve the zeros that are on your paycheck. You don't deserve the stopwatch treatment. Hey, go out here and get 20 minutes on this segment. You don't deserve that. You don't. And the fact that you continue to throw that in our face week after week, you're fucking disrespectful.
Give us back the zeros.
I can't. I can't. I've been a Nikki Bella optimist like the last 4 weeks since she entered into this fucking program with Becky Lynch. Tom, have I not?
Fucked it up.
Have I not?
You have been. She fucked it up.
All she had to do was go out there and put out a passable match. That's all she had to do.
I mean,
passable.
I feel like the match was passable.
It wasn't.
Only because
it was inexcusable is what it was. It was inexcusable.
Okay. You're right. If from a non, well, what would I give this match?
No,
maybe
fuck that. She's a WWE Hall of Famer. She's supposed to be the upper echelon of fucking WWE talent, right? She's a Hall of Famer. And she couldn't even fucking put out a tough enough performance. There's guys on the LFG show on fucking A&E that put on better matches than she did with the fucking legend like Becky Lynch. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the
you're
fuck
right.
out of here.
Okay.
No.
All right. So I'm convinced in the sense that like Becky Lynch could have probably put on a better match with like a rubber doll.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, put fucking
I mean, they were overseas. They could do it. Kenny does it over in Japan. So,
what's fucking Alexa Bliss's doll's name? Lily. Put fucking Lily in there.
Yeah,
she'd have had a better showing than Nikki Bella did. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here,
man. Why do you got to make all the good points?
Because I can't stand her. Okay, this has been going on like 4 years now. Like I can't stand her. We have an episode that I go fucking way harder. It's called Butthurt Nikki Bella. It's in the archives. Go check it out.
So then we get Sheamus versus Rusev for the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match.
Are you trying to shift gears because you want to talk about John Cena and Logan Paul? Are you just trying to get me off this Nikki Bella thing, and then you're going to circle back to John Cena and Logan Paul?
I just thought John Cena and Logan Paul were good. I thought it was good. It was better than it had any right to be. It was.
It was fucking phenomenal. Hashtag spoiler alert. This is my match of the week. This was the single-handedly one of the greatest wrestling matches that I've ever seen John Cena be a part of.
They fucking tore the house down, and it was like one of those things where it was like, while it was happening, I'm like 5 minutes in, I'm like, they're going pretty hard, and then like 15 minutes in, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ,
Logan Paul is him
now. I can't argue. Like the guy can show up and like cut a promo and then do that with John Cena again. As you pointed
Logan
out,
Paul is him.
We watched a Hall of Famer eat a bag of shit.
Listen,
with the
here's
other
the thing.
goat.
Here's the thing. Okay, John Cena absolutely destroyed Logan Paul in the in-ring promo. No arguments here. Logan held his own for a little while. Okay. And I really like this whole Derek, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really like this little Logan Paul. Hey, we're on ESPN because of me, because of who I am. You know, we've got the Prime thing over here because of me, because of who I am. It's WW me. I really like this character development on Logan Paul. I mean, would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Logan Paul at all. He's honestly turned into like he's easily the best celebrity that we've had come in, and
Ever.
he's stuck with it. And
he's way over like Mr. T.
Yeah, man, he's like a worker now. I mean, he's really kind of becoming part of the business. It's really impressive to see.
I become
Yeah, he came
it.
in with
I
some
become
branding, and he came in with a lot of YouTube clout. But I'm not gonna lie, I hated him whenever he first came from a YouTube perspective. But he's really turned into a respectful human being.
I wouldn't say that he's a respectful human being, but
Respectable.
I mean, he is a respectful WWE in-ring superstar.
Yes. I don't know about the human being. Yeah. He might have been the one that went to Japan and did the video. I don't know.
I mean, his wife's kind of hot.
I don't know. I have no idea who his wife is. But I figure, he probably did well.
Yeah. So,
Tom's tired. It's like
Tom had to pee, 100%.
Walt went for 2-hour tirade here. I gotta go. I've only got an hour and 51 minutes left on my battery, so.
Well, I mean, I don't imagine we're going to use 2 more hours to, in the 4-hour show. But, I mean, Tom was the maestro with the plan on the
with the schedule.
On the match card. I don't even have it fucking pulled up. But, we're like 3 or 4 years into the Logan Paul experiment, Derek.
At what point do we say that he's kind of a veteran now and that he really is, I don't know that he really wants to label with that, because then as a superstar, you're kind of pigeonholed at that point. So I'm sure he wants to diversify and not really come across as WWE superstar Logan Paul.
I do really appreciate what John Cena said, though, that like you're just here to remain relevant. I mean, even though Logan Paul does have like his super successful social media career, I really, really liked that.
I mean, I just don't agree entirely. I mean, I like it that he called him out on that. It was a good promo. That was fine. Not fine, but it was good. It made
you can't
sense
say
in the moment,
fine around here because it means something else.
But yeah, in the moment, it was perfect for who he was speaking to, the situation, all that. And I can see that. And I'm definitely sure people think that, but I really think he's put in the time and the work. It shows. Obviously you got Nikki Bella, who has not put in the work in many, many years. And you got 4 years of straight hard training, probably obviously longer than that, because I'm sure he trained for a time before coming in. Say 5 years in the business now.
We were told very profusely that the Miz showed him everything he knew. Everything he knew.
The Miz knows a lot.
I mean, clearly,
the Miz would be a good person to learn from, to be completely honest.
Absolutely. That's why we talked about this a couple weeks ago, where it was like, oh yeah, you put in a new person, you put him with the Miz, and like that shows like, hey, we really want you to get over, because like we're gonna put you with the guy who's gotten a lot of guys over, and is over himself. But anyway, not to shove us on, but we're over 2 hours now. So Sheamus versus Rusev. Good old-fashioned Donnybrook match.
It was
I thought it was fun. I had a good time.
Hey, somebody took a picture of Rusev having Sheamus in the Accolade on top of the whiskey barrels and said, "New Cracker Barrel logo looks awesome."
And it did.
Hey, I saw a letter online from Cracker Barrel saying they were going back. Is that for real?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they're just not changing it, because like none of the Cracker Barrels actually did anything.
So like they really
they really informed their brand new CEO that she was unemployed at the end of the week.
I was not sure if that was AI. It's a weird world we live in now.
Well, that's what they do. That's how CEOs work, is that like you've got a big windfall built into your contract, and they try new shit out on you. And then if it fails miserably, they're like, well, you're fired, but here's $230 million.
Here's your golden parachute.
Like, thank you. See you later.
Golden parachute.
Great loss. Great golden parachute person. Speaking of golden parachutes,
No.
we then moved on.
Nope. We are not going to gloss over Sheamus and Rusev. I think this feud has built Rusev into what we needed him to be.
Absolutely. He's come back now as a formidable opponent, as a killer, as a big man that can do damage. Whereas before he was the best man, the best friend, whatever he was. I don't think he was a best friend, but he was the best man, and he was terrible. He was treated like trash.
Oh, he's talking about AEW, where he
AEW Rusev.
Yeah, but then he had a chance. He was a TNT champion, and we really saw the Redeemer character take form, and I think that's what we're getting right now.
He redeemed some balls.
Yeah.
He'll redeem your balls. It was great. It was wonderful.
He's like the Phoenix.
I mean, it was better than the cuck angle, that's for sure. Remember who was he really mad at for breaking his arcade machine that he brought out to the side of the ring?
Oh, yeah.
Set up. He was like, "Here, arcade machine, watch me wrestle." Oh, you broke my arcade machine, and now I have to feud with you. Like it's not. It was very
strange.
His debut was one of the worst, actually. The Redeemer character was cool, except it didn't come to work, which is why they could have missed me with Rusev. But somehow, some way, he wants to work again and be good, and I guess play with Sheamus at least. But like all of this has been good, and this match was really good. It was really fun.
Rusev
beat the shit out of each other.
Rusev with the W, as it should have been. On to bigger and better things. All right, their schedule keeper. Continue.
Next one was the WWE Tag Team Championships. Wyatt 6 versus the Street Profits. I thought the titles should have changed hands here.
No
this
shot.
Would be the match. Huh?
No shot.
Okay, so this is the match that really made it. That really felt this was a glorified house show match to me. And look, you started it earlier.
He said the thing. You said the thing.
You started it.
Yeah, but that's because like I was talking shit about like you.
Okay, well, I'm bringing it up. Eat it. Nom nom nom. It's delicious. Anyway, Wyatt 6 versus Street Profits. The Uncle Howdy interference. It kind of went short, honestly, too. The Uncle Howdy interference on the outside. Most glorified house show match of the night. They've I'm sure done this at every house show in Europe leading up to this. It maybe got 3 minutes instead of 6 then. Nothing bad, nothing good, just a throwaway 6 minutes. I don't know why Roman Reigns got so much time and this got so little time.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, right. They didn't fucking sing. 7 minutes. And they weren't singing. Okay, so this is why this match was inoffensive to me, because nobody sang during it. And I realized that means they hated it, but like,
there was so much more to this one, though. I really thought, like, I'm not trying to put it over as the greatest match of the week, but like,
thank you, Derek.
They had, for one, I thought the Borderlands character come out was okay. That's cool. They got different pants, whatever. But obviously we saw more of a breakdown between the Street Profits and all that. There's some wrinkles,
some seeds of discontent.
Yeah, we're planting the seeds and all that. So it was it was not something that you're going to see on the house show every week. That's just ridiculous. We're not going to see the Street Profits sit there and recreate this over and over like we've been fighting for the last 5 weeks. It's completely different from what we would have seen, and it's going to be a new direction for the Street Profits. Maybe we're finally going to see them separate. I mean, it's been talked about for years now.
Hot take: who's the breakout star?
I mean, it's Montez, right?
I mean, I want to say DeAndre just to be different. But man,
who the fuck is DeAndre?
Whatever. The fat one. The one that looks more like me probably will not succeed. But the skinny
Angelo
one,
Dawkins.
He's got potential.
Angelo Dawkins. Chimney fucking Christmas. That's worse than the Dark Knight of Dumbledore.
DeAndre?
That one, DeAndre.
Aleister Black.
I don't mean it disrespectful. I don't know. That was his name.
Fucking reads,
You know,
bad. He doesn't
I'll read
watch shows
things different.
with sound. He just fucking reads the subtitles bad.
So, yeah, but I agree with you, Tom.
DeAndre sounds right.
I agree with you, Tom. It was just, it was there. It was there. Moving on.
I mean, it just didn't get enough anything. Anyway, after that, we got the.
No, but
World
we sure
Heavyweight
gave fucking
Championship.
we sure gave unprepared Nikki Bella fucking 26 minutes.
Right, that's the problem. Okay, so World Heavyweight Championship: Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight. It was as good as a Fatal 4-Way could have been to me.
I mean, it was fine.
I don't know.
I wasn't super excited going into it at all.
Yeah, that shit's hard. I
mean, we knew who was going to win.
I don't want to say I liked. We knew who was going to win. We didn't know how it was going to win because we knew there was going to be a major angle at the end. Becky coming in, gosh. Now is AJ coming back? Because if AJ's not coming back, also fight Becky.
April,
right?
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and sign on the dotted line. Because
if that's not happening,
Rebecca cannot continue to meddle in my business.
Right. If that's not what's happening, remember the last time Beth and Becky were on screen together.
Beth and Becky. You swung
Beth
out and missed again. You said Beth and Becky.
Oh, okay. Seth and Becky.
There you go.
The Rollinses.
Well, according to Roman Reigns, they're the Lynches.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell, if I wanted to pick somebody, a real superstar to main event Roman Reigns or main event WrestleMania with, I wouldn't even pick you out of your own household.
It's fair. Anyway, so if this doesn't lead to something really great, another comeback, another a big moment, oh God!
No matter what, I'm going to be disappointed, Tom.
This could be there's the room for disappointment here.
Yeah,
is holy shit! This could be the most disappointing thing of all time, and even the payoff, even the best payoff possible, is just oh, that was okay, that was pretty good, but how do you trade to oh my God, this was fucking terrible for okay, that's okay,
the risk reward is not a very good ratio on this one, and it might well be happening just to appease certain people. Kind of like how I felt this match was just thrown together to put some bows on some bullshit and let everybody move on and wrap things up all nice and neat.
No, we're not wrapping shit up.
Four-way.
CM Punk and Rollins main event WrestleMania Night 2. It's coming.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. But then you've got LA Knight and Jey Uso in there for once so that they can finish up their shit and move on. LA Knight's not going to continue being in this scenario, in this picture. No. He's done. That was all.
I think he winds up in title picture on the other show with Cody.
Still won't be the one to take him though.
No, he'll just be a credible.
LA Knight's gonna always be the bridesmaid or never the bride.
Well,
that works.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
That's him right there.
So they always end up generally. I mean, it's been a long time since they haven't end up giving that guy a short title run somewhere. He gets to hold the title for a minute and then get cashed in.
Yeah, look at Damian Priest.
Exactly. Well, Priest actually held it for a while and got better. But yeah, something like that. At the best is Damian Priest. Or you're Drew McIntyre and you win it and then you get cashed in on. And then you win it again and you get cashed in on.
I mean, they did it to CM Punk too.
Mm-hmm.
But they're gonna make millions and millions of dollars off of that because they're gonna ride Rollins and Punk all the way to WrestleMania.
Probably. I mean, the Becky thing really is what's gonna either be.
So is she in the Vision now?
Yeah, it seems like because she and CM Punk got in each other's faces in the ring while Seth stood at the top. I didn't get to hear. We were talking. I didn't get to hear the promo or see what happened, but it seems like everybody's involved with everybody else. It seems to me, based on what I've seen, is that the only way this can go is that this to be where AJ Lee comes back. If it doesn't go there, I mean, this is gonna be a like, oh Jesus, like kind of a like, what a stupid swerve, because like this is a big swerve, but this is like Derek and I were talking about, like either it's gonna pay off in the most like, oh well that was cool kind of way, like nobody's gonna really like break the internet about it, but like, oh okay, great, that's the best way that could have been. Or it's not going to end up that way, and everybody's going to be like, wow. Again, wow. What a waste. What a stupid fucking waste.
The only thing that I would think that could actually make this get over would be if we also get a run-in from Larry the Dog. I want to see Larry the Dog with his mangled front teeth from all the throats that he had
Larry
ripped
the
out.
Dog
like,
fucking
have to, like,
bit a
live
guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Larry the Dog ain't playing. And that motherfucker.
What if Seth and Becky have like a big like
oh my god, yes.
Just because it's like, chucks Larry into fucking like the fifth row, and it's like, oh no, Larry. And like that's what does CM Punk in.
That's
like,
it. That's
Larry. And then he gets stomped.
Well, I mean, he did get beat up over a friendship bracelet.
That did happen. They tried to forget that. I feel like The Rock wrote that to be like, oh, he got one right there. Real important.
All right, so I have to know, Tom, what's your grade on Clash in Paris?
I mean, I thought the matches were kind of bad, but the like storytelling was kind of good. Give it a C.
I think that's fair.
I mean, I feel like maybe a C plus because of how good John Cena and Logan Paul was, but otherwise a C.
Derek, what about you?
So I'm gonna go easily C minus because none of this was needed, and honestly, the first match it pissed me off. It annoyed me. The singing literally annoyed me to the point of like, well, I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
Well, you guys are just fun haters then. I don't
like. It's not even that, man. It's just annoying. Like, just stop. Just
oh yeah, God
WWE,
forbid.
just turn it
God
down.
forbid that a wrestling crowd that spends their hard-earned money to go see a wrestling
God forbid
show.
the production
gets
company doesn't
involved.
use their own volume mic button and turn it
Well,
off.
they
for
certainly
me.
did it enough on Monday night. I don't know why they didn't
They must
deem
not
that
have
it was
time
necessary
to
on
do it
Sunday
on
afternoon.
Monday
night.
I don't.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, right from the start wasn't great, and none of the matches were really anything that I was like, I needed to see this. I'm gonna tune in specifically for this. Aside from maybe the Donnybrook match, that was fun. That was something that I wanted to see, but it again not a lot of meat and potatoes there for me.
I fall somewhere in the middle. I think it was a C card, C show. I agree with Tom. I thought a lot of great storytelling happened. But I agree with Derek also. The matches were like, yeah, okay. I could have been far harsher on this because the Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch match just really, really did a number on me for this show. And at one point, At one point, I got up and I walked down the hall. Now, remind you, I was watching this live with my wife, and I got up and I walked down the hall, and I was just like, I can't believe that this is on a PLE right now. Like
The last one on Peacock too. Last
Like-
one.
yeah, like this is a fucking nightmare. And my wife's like, it's fucking a fake wrestling show. Oh my god, I can't believe you're getting so angry. I'm like, well, I like my fake wrestling show, wife. So why don't you before I come over there and give you a fucking
More
stone cold stunner.
enthusiasm. More enthusiasm. Just get in the fuck it.
So
Fuck that show. You're right.
I think there was far
Like
better
Brother Ross
matches.
said.
I think that Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown were far better wrestling shows than Clash in Pairs. Monday Night Raw was probably one of the best wrestling shows that I've seen in the last 5 years.
Them holding AJ and Dominic to tonight was a travesty. That would have brought the match quality up of that show. Had they cut Roman and Bronson Reed a little bit to give a little bit, half, but had they given them 25 minutes instead of 45, like it would have been, they could have given Dominic and AJ 25 minutes, and because that's all they got on Raw today. It was great. It was great. I'm just saying it was great. I'm not going to tell you who won or lost. It was great. And that's really like they should have just done that. And it would have made the whole show better and more concise. But, here I sit now, and I understand from their perspective, they have to, put on fucking, more hours of programming in a short amount of time. So, it's probably a logistics thing. And I get it. I'm sorry. But like from my perspective, that was what was missed, and they could have shuffled some things around.
Well, I don't know. We'll. This is definitely going to be one of those shows that's like, it made some sense, but we could have thrown it away. So, maybe it fits the bill of Tom's glorified house show. But at the same point in time, I think we got some twists and turns and some storytelling. So it's just yet to be seen. Well, gentlemen, I think we've come to an important part in time in our wonderful production here. And if you ask Google, this is the world's most famous pro wrestling podcast, most famous segment on their show. And that's the One Fall WrestleCast match of the week. All right. Derek, what was your match of the week?
There we go.
Well, so pretty much like we discussed earlier, I'm going to go with the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match that we'd had. Be honest, like we'd said, it was great, and I did like seeing. I love seeing Sheamus and Rusev work. Obviously, they're
What's
awesome.
Mom always say? Two meaty men slapping meats.
Yeah, there you go. From what I understand as well, they're very close in real life, which I'm sure makes a huge difference whenever you're trying to work with somebody like that. So you can really lay it in if you really want to, and they're not going to be too mad about it. They expect that from you. You get putting on a better show. But yeah, it was a good. It was a good match. I enjoyed the whole no singing aspect of it. Yeah, that's my match of the week.
All right, I think that's a pretty respectable match. It's a pretty respectable match. I'll be interested to see where we go from here with Rusev, because I do think that this was a pivotal feud for making him a credible threat to the WWE roster.
Yeah, I think he's someone that could use a belt. He's not one that doesn't need a belt at this exact moment. I could see him needing a belt, not needing, but getting one, and me being super good with that, expecting it.
Huh. Such a different viewpoint than our friend Tom.
So, My match of the week is a match that we haven't talked about, but it happened on Friday Night SmackDown. It was really important because it was actually the only title to change hands over the weekend. And is that, as everybody knows, a title change is very important to me. And that would be Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa from this Friday Night SmackDown. Not only did it kind of come out of the not only did it kind of come out of the blue, but it makes sense, like, with Sammy's whole tie-in Bloodline. And Sammy coming out with the win, which was a huge. I did not expect. I just expected Solo to win. I'm like, oh, okay, Solo's just going to beat Sammy. This is kind of out of the blue. It started maybe a little bit last week, but this is just going to. Holy shit. What the fuck? Title change. Great match going into it. I don't expect Sammy to hold it long. I expect Solo to take it back pretty quickly, and I think that'll sort of add to what's going on there. Maybe start to like make things seem interesting, because I feel like the whole United States title thing has not been interesting. So that to me was not only like, and maybe it's a sort of like pivot for Sammy too, who was doing great work and then started doing real shit work and is now a champion on Friday, which is what he was originally offered on Monday. Yeah, so maybe this is just good Sammy, as opposed to like, hey Seth, we were friends and I don't like what you're doing, even though I can't explain it. And smarmy, like dumbass bullshit stuff. So like let's go with this, because I like this. It was a good match. Surprise ending, title change, only title change of the weekend, which makes Sunday a glorified house show and SmackDown more important, except for like the fun, like, storytelling bits that happened after a bad match and then after a pretty good match. Yeah. Anyway, that's my match of the week. Friday Night SmackDown. Zayn versus Solo. Good shit.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty phenomenal. And I mean, you are a sucker for a title change, because you're a
every time it's gonna be big meaty men smashing meat or fucking a title change. That's it. Those win.
My match
Unless
of the
a
week,
big guy throws a little guy at somebody else.
like
That'll
when
win.
MJF threw the guy with no arms and legs over the top rope.
Absolutely. That's my match of the year that year. The best thing that happened. I don't remember anything else that happened that year.
It was like AEW's opening pay-per-view. I was at Derek's house when I watched that happen.
Yeah, that might have been year one.
I know. I texted both of you and went, he fucking threw the little guy! The guy had no fucking legs! And like, there must be 100 texts of me saying that. And then like, we podcasted like a day or so later. And that's all I said for that whole podcast. My gasps were still flabbered. It's the only thing I remember from that year. It was the number one wrestling moment of 2019. It had to be.
I'd like to know where that made it on the Observer.
It was the number one wrestling moment of 2019. Nothing tops it. Nothing.
How much are we going to put that over, Dave?
Not a fucking thing tops that.
My match of the week was Logan Paul and John Cena. We already gushed over it. If I had to have an honorable mention, it would be Kofi Kingston and Penta. Kudos to Kofi for the big W. Wasn't clean, but hey, story, fellas. And yeah, I thought the in-ring on that was fantastic. And I'm here for it. I'd like to see Penta have some gold around his waist soon. Hey, I just have a real quick question before we wrap it up. Where's Ray Fenix?
Isn't he hurt?
He got hurt. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
He got hurt. Yeah.
Did he get hurt at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not. I don't think it's bad. It's like a sprain or something. But he got hurt at SummerSlam. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Good talk. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, it was 2 weeks in a row. Great to have the band back together.
Yes. It feels good.
Yeah. Vibes are high. Unfortunately, Derek didn't cook a lot of dinner tonight. So it's gonna be a rough one down there in the holler.
It's
but
gonna be tough. Yeah, there was basically nothing tonight.
Yeah, but if you're still rocking with us, man, we appreciate you. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Maybe even consider subscribing. It would greatly help us out, and we would just forever be appreciative. Check us out wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We're there. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. Tell a friend. Give us one commute to work. I don't think we'll let you down. Check us out over on Twitter and Instagram at @1_fall WC. That's ONE. And as always, thanks for hanging out. It's all love. The three of us will catch you next week. One Fall WrestleCast.
If I lean back, it makes me look like I'm in the witness protection agency.
You guys